Hello and welcome to the Bled podcast. I'm your host, Stephanie Bushak.
And I'm your co-host, Matt Bushak.
And I'm Rhonda Stromsness.
And I'm Scott Stromsness.
Those are our special guests today, our friends from many years ago.
From forever ago. So we thought it would be fun to get Scott and Rhonda on podcast, and they're both like, no. I don't think they knew today they were going to be on camera.
We did not.
No.
Total blindside.
But let them know they still look really pretty.
Yeah. Put that in the comments.
So who wants to start? How did we all meet each other?
Well, you two met each other first.
Yes. So Rhonda and I met when Rhonda was 19.
Oh, I was still 18.
Were you really?
I was.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I was 16? I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you're a year and a half-ish younger than me.
72, October of 72.
Yeah. Year and a half.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we met at a party.
We did. How did you came up to me?
Yeah.
Do you remember what you said?
How did you end up at said party?
I have no idea.
I just remember
I drank a lot of alcohol back then, so I ended up in places that I probably shouldn't have been.
my memory is that I was invited by one of the guys that was having the party. I worked with him at a grocery store.
Okay.
Yeah.
I honestly do not remember how I ended up at that party.
Yeah.
I was very social at that age.
Well, y'all were friends. You were friends with this. I can't even remember.
I think it was Brian's brother.
Yeah.
Brian the Stoner.
Yeah.
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 Okay. Yeah. That could
brother.
be.
Yeah.
Yeah, that could be. Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it was.
Okay. Yeah. I don't remember
Yeah.
what his name was, but yeah.
I can't recall it
I
either, but
can't-
y'all were
yeah.
friends before, and then
Yes.
he invited me, and I was like, sure, why not?
Yeah.
I don't know anybody
Yeah.
here.
And I think I came over to you and whispered in your ear that your fly was down.
New girl at the party.
Yeah.
Knows no one. Walks out of the bathroom. Her zipper is down. But
Well, I'm
she
not.
saved me.
Yeah. I don't let people hang around with broccoli in their teeth if I can help it. And she seemed fun and friendly and was, just bopping to the music, and I just happened to notice. She's got a gap going on in her pants there. Oh, what's going on? Oh, her fly's down. Somebody should really go let her know that.
Yeah. She did.
I felt obliged. And so, yeah, I think I wouldn't be surprised if you gave me a ride home from that party.
Probably.
To my house. Yeah. And next thing you know, we're hanging out and having alarms go off and everything. It was like love at first sight.
That's how it was. Music was playing in the background.
Right?
Yeah, and I mean, we became inseparable after that.
Yeah.
For like a whole month. No,
it was
longer than that.
It was
Yeah.
a few months, and yeah, we were kind of inseparable.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
I honestly felt like Rhonda was like my sister.
Yeah.
Like she felt like family to me.
Yeah.
We got along really great, really easy. My mom loved her to bits.
Oh, I know. I love it.
Yeah.
So how did you two disconnect from each other?
well, in between that, so I got to meet Rhonda.
Oh yeah, Matt and I were dating back when I met Rhonda.
Yeah. So I was
Yeah.
off in boot camp.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I'd heard all about this Matt character.
Mm-hmm.
Did you talk about it?
I did.
Oh,
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Hope you did.
We're gonna
Anyways.
get a little background Ryan every once in a while, guys,
Yeah.
just so you know.
And so I was home on my 10 days of leave from the Marines to boot camp. And you have to just call it where it is. Okay. And so we decided to go out with a friend named Paul. And he had one of those Ford Bronco things.
Mm.
Anyways, we all went, we were all drinking, whatever.
I didn't.
That's-
It was mom. I wasn't drinking.
Oh,
No,
okay. You
no.
weren't drinking? Okay. Well, maybe next.
All of us except for Rhonda were drinking.
We were all drinking, and we end up at this deserted place somewhere. And for some reason, we all decided to just take our clothes off, down to our underwear. Who knows why?
I'm glad you added down to our underwear at the end there. We just all took our clothes off and ran around the fire like little Native Americans, just being one with the earth and whatnot.
Yeah. After we did our shrooms. For whatever
Okay,
reason,
most of that story is not true.
and so for whatever reason, yeah. And so, but that was it. We just sat there, I guess, and talked or listened to a song or something. And then I think my friend Paul.
Sorry,
That's okay. Yeah,
you're being very
I
loud.
think my friend Paul was hoping to impress Rhonda somehow.
Yeah, and I really don't think she was impressed.
So I got to meet Rhonda though, and we hung out a few times during my 10 days that I was home.
Yeah.
And so then,
So Rhonda and I just kind of, I don't know, life got in the way. You were working and
I was working, and then because I had moved to Arlington when we met,
Mhm. And you were living with your sister,
I was
Carrie. I
living with
remember
my
that.
sister, and then came back down here because just couldn't stay away from Thorndale. I mean,
Obviously.
and that was in '89, so there were no cell phones.
Yeah.
There was no Facebook.
It was a lot harder.
Yeah.
I was talking on another podcast about how I got kind of reminiscent and wanted to catch up with old friends and how I actually had to get out the phone book and thumb through it, and it was not an easy task. So, yeah.
Yeah, so we lost contact, through the years and everything.
And I think Matt probably got back, and all my attention was probably focused on him. So, yeah, we just kind of went off and did our own thing. And
it was like about 4 or 5 months of just hanging out and causing trouble.
Yeah. We got along really great. We have the same sense of humor.
Yeah.
So
Okay, sorry.
Sorry, I hope you turned your thing down when that happened.
I gotta talk over Ryan. Shh.
You can help us. So then, fast forward to 2008, 2009, I was working for the city of Hutto. So Scott, my good friend over here, he hired me as the city engineer to work with him at the city of Hutto.
What was I thinking?
I know. That was pretty, that was pretty stupid. But hey, that's on you.
It happened.
But so Scott and I worked together. So Hutto was one of those places where your family could just walk into your office. Like everybody knew everybody knew everybody's family, whatever. And so I asked Scott one day, what they were going to do for the weekend. He goes, "Oh, we're going back to my in-laws, Thorndale, to do some whatever, have dinner or whatever." And so I remembered Rhonda, his wife, in Thorndale, and I'm putting these two together. And so I asked Rhonda when she came in the office one time, "Are there any Rhondas your age in Thorndale?" Because she would know, because there's only, 300 people in Thorndale or something?
It's a very
We
small
have
town.
over 1,000, man.
Yeah.
Okay, wow.
That's
metropolis.
more big
And
time
so-
than I thought.
And so she's like, "No." And I said, "Do you remember Stephanie Haynes?" And she kind of looked at me like, "Yeah." And I said, "That's my wife," or something like that. And then all of a sudden, next thing you know, they're on the phone together, and just like old times.
See, and it's so funny because I remember pieces of that conversation like that, but we were talking about this a while ago about what our memories of all of this are going to be. And my memory is that the kids and I were there at y'all's office because Stella had called and said that they were going to do something for your birthday and have a cake. Would we want to come? And we came up there. And we were sitting at that table where y'all had like the little dining area.
Like the community area.
Yes. And we were sitting there, and it was you and another guy and me, and Scott wasn't sitting there at the time. And we were just talking, and you said, I think you might have asked me where I grew up or something. And I said Thorndale, and I could see like your wheels start to turn. And then you said, did you graduate in like 88, 89? And I said, I graduated in 89. And he said, Did you ever live like in the Dallas area? And in my head, I'm thinking, holy shit, who is this?
Creepy stalker
What
alert.
did I do? How does he know? And because this was still before like Facebook
Oh,
and
yeah.
all of the things.
Oh, yeah.
And so I was like, yeah, I'm in my head thinking, how much do I tell this guy I don't know? And then you said, did you live in Thorndale and you lived in Arlington? Did you ever know a woman named Stephanie Haynes? And I was like, yes. And you said, I think that's my wife.
I think that's my wife.
Would you come
I
into
mean,
my office and see and look at this picture? And this is the first time, or no, we had met before,
Yeah,
but
we've met before.
yeah. But I'm like, I was walking through this
Yeah.
strange man's
Well,
office.
and it was very brief. It's obviously you guys didn't really remember each other, or this
No, not
became
at
up
all.
sooner.
Yeah. And you took, yeah. And I was like, Scott, Santa, Matt wants to take me in his office. Come with us.
So I was so creepy back then.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
he was.
Your creepy coworker.
And he shows me this teeny tiny little picture. And I was like, oh my gosh, maybe that's her. But I mean, the picture was like this. And so you said, I'm going to call her. And you put it on speakerphone and you said, Steph answered and you said, do you remember that girl that you used to know named Rhonda from Thorndale? And she said, Rhonda Buchanan. And I was like, oh my gosh, that's her voice. And then that's how we reconnected.
Yep.
That's probably more like.
Yep.
I just skipped right to the.
You did.
Yeah.
I skipped all the good parts.
Yeah.
You did.
That's
But you have to tell that part
Yes.
because all of those pieces.
That was a fun
Oh,
phone call. I was like,
Yeah.
what?
I know.
That fell into place a little too easily.
Right.
So,
Yeah, I know.
almost literally 20 years between the times that these two saw each other.
Yeah. And we
Probably closer to 25, I would think.
Well, it was about 08 or 09 when I worked at the city.
Yeah.
So that's 20 years from
Yeah.
89.
I think it was about 20. And
Sure, I can't.
Sorry.
and we
I know,
like
especially on a podcast. I was like, oh shit.
one plus
Sorry,
three
Mr.
plus
Habib.
2. I don't know.
When you really think about it, this all hinges on me being the hero.
Scott
Yes.
is the linchpin.
Yeah,
Matt.
You're our hero, Scott.
it does.
Because if Scott would have hired the other guy
Yep.
that was better looking than me,
This love connection would have never happened.
Yeah.
we wouldn't
Yeah.
be here doing this podcast.
Well, even more interesting too is before Matt and I realized who we were,
And had seen each other in their underwear.
Yeah.
and maybe that.
But probably not.
No, yeah.
Most likely never.
But that's about the time that Tyler was getting diagnosed with autism, and y'all, knew
Yeah.
all about it.
Oh yeah, we wanted to promote Autism Awareness Day. I think it was like April 2nd. It was a new thing that had just started as far as we knew. But everybody was supposed to like wear blue for autism awareness. And so at work, everybody was really nice and they were like, we want to participate in it too. And we did like a group photo afterwards. And
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
But even before we had seen each other again and realized that, we had that connection, you would send books about autism with Matt to work, and he would give them to Scott, and then Scott would bring them home, and we would read them, and then send them back the same way.
That's awesome.
And then then
we were sharing material with each other without even knowing.
Yeah.
That's pretty cool.
Yep. And that was
Yeah.
a long time ago.
So our
Yeah. So it's been like 17 years since that,
yeah.
even. So
Yeah.
like 37 years or so since y'all first met.
Yeah.
Almost
Yeah.
as long. You guys have known each other like only about 3 months less than her and I, because we met in
Yeah.
April
Yeah.
of that year.
Yeah.
You guys met in like July or August.
I would
of
have
that year.
moved there in June, and it would have been
Yeah.
about June or July that.
Because I went to boot camp at the beginning of July, so
Yeah.
probably right after that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet it was your first party out. You didn't party a lot.
Oh, no, not at all. I think I just kind of stumbled into it. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
oops.
First
Oh, I thought
party.
we were just.
Oh,
Late
was
party.
was that a beer I just drank?
I thought this was a root beer float party.
Right.
It was
It's
juice.
supposed to be an ice cream party,
Yes,
y'all.
yes. What's with all the alcohol? James.
Being
Remember
social.
Bartles
Oh my
and
gosh.
James?
Bartles and James.
Bartles and James, Scott?
Remember Zima?
California coolers.
California Cooler.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
A 2-liter bottle of California cooler.
Yeah. Mad Dog 2020. Strawberry Hill.
Strawberry
Yeah.
Hill.
Boone's Farm.
Boone's
Boone's
Farm.
Farm.
Yep.
Yep. Oh my
Those
gosh.
were some good drinks back then, y'all. That was
Yeah. That was good stuff.
that's what we
Yeah.
that's what we preferred.
So ever
We
since
could afford.
ever
Yeah.
since that, we've all been good friends with each other.
Mhm.
For the most part. I mean,
Yeah.
they've been assholes here and there a little bit.
Just a little
We've
bit.
forgiven them.
We know the truth.
Everybody that knows.
Uh, so yeah, so Scott and I actually, so we worked at the City of Hutto
Mhm.
I was there from 2008 to 2015. He was there longer than me because he was more of a glutton for punishment.
Apparently.
That's a fact.
But then I ended up working for the City of Round Rock in 2019, and I think this is the next year that you came to work
I
for the City of Round Rock.
came in September of 2019, so I'm not sure.
Okay, so
Yeah.
yeah, only about 6 months after
It
that.
wasn't long.
So yeah, so Scott and I got to work together for 7 years in Hutto. Now we've been together for about 7 years in Round Rock.
Going on 6.
But neither one of us has really a managerial role.
Oh,
So we didn't have to go to council meetings or.
Or therapy.
Right.
Oh man.
Yeah, and then we've been doing our once a month meals, dinners, and game nights for
Couple years now.
a year and a half, 2 years.
I'm not sure, for a long time.
Yeah.
But Ron and I used to meet at least
Oh yeah.
once
All the
at
time.
least once a month to have lunch or coffee or
Yeah.
something together.
Hand
So hand to
Scott
hand to
and I see way
express.
too much of each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ron and I didn't get to see enough of each other,
Yeah.
so we had carved time out.
But
Yeah.
another tie is both Scott and I are Marines,
Yes.
Yes.
and so
Yes.
So yeah, that's a tie. That's something that we, both of y'all were stupid enough to marry Marines. I guess that's what.
Yep.
I guess
Yep.
Yep.
that's what that shows.
Couple of geniuses, you two.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
And every time Ron and I would get together, we would lose track of time. I mean,
my
we would
gosh.
sit there for 3 or 4 hours sometimes, and I would get home and Matt's like, "Yeah, I was beginning to wonder about you.
shouldn't when
You left at 11:30, and it's 4 o'clock in the afternoon now."
Which really means she'd come home and I'd be on the computer playing a video game and she'd be like, "Oh my gosh, I can't believe I was gone so long. I'm sorry." And I'd be going, "Uh-huh. Uh-huh."
No, I'm pretty sure you wanted to know where I was
No.
because you were probably taking care of Ryan, and you were like, "Why did she leave me here all by myself for so long?"
And she better come back soon.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
I think I was only late to pick up the kids from school once because I'm
Only
kidding.
once.
Kidding. We were actually cognizant of that
Yes.
time.
Yes.
Yeah. So that we didn't.
That was
Yes.
a hard
Yeah.
deadline that
Yep.
you had to hit.
See, now it's kind of great because at our age, when we're having a night like tonight, by 8 o'clock, we're all yawning. Matt's laid on the couch, and we're all like, "Yeah, I guess it's time to go."
Yes.
Our 3.5 hours is up.
Yep.
There you go.
Yeah. We have a few other things that are kind of in common. We each couple had 2 kids, one boy and one girl,
Yep.
and of course,
Boys have autism.
our boys are on the spectrum. Yeah. And so, yeah, it was kind of both of our what was originally our daughter that became our son, and your daughter are artistic.
Oh, very
They're very
Yeah.
creative types. Yes.
Yeah, they went to these great art schools. They learned so much.
truly.
We told them to go with their heart, and there you go.
Yeah.
Dumbest advice ever.
I think we're very similar in our parenting styles, apparently.
Yeah.
And Scott has helped us a lot with Ryan.
Yes.
It's like
Yes. Yes.
the Ryan person.
Yes.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
You guys have been a huge support to us, and we love you and
Yes,
appreciate
thank
you.
you so much.
I love you guys too.
Yeah, y'all are amazing. So, anybody want to add about our relationship with each other?
No, just how I think, because Scott had mentioned at our age, it's hard to keep those connections, old friends,
Mhm.
not old as in age, but the ones that you had
That you've had for a long time,
What are you trying to say?
and old in age, apparently.
all the same
Yeah,
age. Yeah.
and we're all
But-
old. Get over it, guys.
Yeah. Deaf, blind.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, just how precious y'all are to us, and
Thank you.
the friendship that we have and the connections, and making sure that we do keep this
In touch with each other. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah.
because it's easy to lose it.
Oh yeah, I think doing what we're doing now, where we get together once a month, it's intentional. We typically don't skip a month. I think we maybe skipped 1 month due to some
Surgery.
reason. Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe. But it really
Old
does.
people problems.
It makes a
OPP.
difference. It makes a difference because it's so easy in this fast-paced world to just all of a sudden, a year, 2 years
Yeah.
gone by, and
Look at it, how much time we lost.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just forget.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Right.
and it's easy. I mean, I've got a handful of people that I have in my book that I have lunch with. But every few months I have to intentionally reach out. Or they may not, but yeah, to keep that going.
Yeah.
So, is this point where we all strip down to our underwear?
No, stop it. Hey, everybody, guess what?
What, Steph?
Life will kill you. All right. Be good, kid.